nearly dead. We're going up against a warrior here. Galacrond, pirate warrior, who has put us down to 9 health. But we do have a Hadronox on board. We just need to kill her off. We have the Naturalize in hand, so we should be fine. But I see Sathra Var in hand, and I want to get some value, because this would be my first time playing Sathra Var in this deck. So, let's give it a go. See what happens.
I will split your soul apart.
I will split your soul apart. I absolutely love that entrance from Sathra Var. And look at the Hadronox value that we've got here. It's incredible. Naturalize to the rescue. We get our wall of glorious taunts. Surely we cannot lose from this spot, right?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
You are too late. This return
Well,
is nigh.
Kronks and Bran, that is 10 damage, we're dead. If only I played Oaken Summons rather than Sathra Var, I would have won this game.
You shouldn't wake the dreams.
That will teach me to be greedy going forward. Okay, what deck am I playing today? I'm playing Knoepklapper's Hadronox Druid. You guys are familiar with Knoepklapper because you've seen me produce videos on his decks in the past. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, I played a Hadronox Druid deck from Knoepklapper, which was different to this one. That earlier deck played Ysera Unleashed and N'Zoth the Corruptor. This deck is different. The focus in this deck is based around the Undatakah value. So, you kill off your Hadronox, you get the Death Rattle value from that. You kill off Astral Tiger. Okay, and then you play the Undatakah, kill off your Undatakah, so you get the Hadronox Death Rattle value, and because of Astral Tiger, a copy of the Undatakah will shuffle into your deck, and the value chain just continues on from there. It's pretty incredible. So, I'd like to thank Knoepklapper for this deck, because I've had so much fun playing it. Knoepklapper, through the decks that I've played from him over the last few months, I think has really proven himself to me to be a deck building genius, on par with people like Duwin and Beardy Man, who are good friends of mine. People who produce what I call competitive decks that are fun. Right? Competitive decks that that don't bore you, like Secrets Mage, that don't feel overly powerful and oppressive, like Secrets Mage, but you know, can still win games for you on the ladder, but give you a sense of accomplishment at the same time. So Knoepklapper, I salute you, sir. Thank you for giving me so much fun over the last few days. A couple of other things to note. Winged Guardian is in this deck. 7 cost, 6/8. Taunt, Reborn effect. It's highly underrated card, one of my favourite cards to play at the moment, because it's so hard for your opponents to get through it because of the Reborn effect and because it can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Oh, and also, let's not forget, Juicy Psych Melon in this deck brings back memories of Star Aligner from a couple of years ago. But yeah, Psych Melon helps you find your big threats, your end game. Okay, let's have a look at the deck in action here on the Wild Mode ladder, looking at a highlight from the end of the January season. Right, it's a Quest Mage. That's unfortunate. I don't like Quest Mages. Really don't like them. You can't decide what I dislike more, Quest Mage or Secrets Mage.
Count on me. I'm certified.
So I can assume that there will be giants coming down at some point in this game. And once he's got the quest complete, those giants are going to be whacking my face. Now I've coined out the ramp there because I am desperate to play Oaken Summons next turn because I really want Vargoth.
On me, I'm certified.
I really want the Vargoth Oaken Summons combo. And there it is. Behold. So we get some more armor. And we get the Ritualist on board. I absolutely love the Ritualist. 9 health Taunt. Can really turn games around against aggro decks if you get it out for free from Oaken Summons. It's just brilliant. They have to work so hard to get through the 9 health.
Impressively done.
The future is ours.
Ooh, Stargazer Luna.
Behold the
Delightful.
tools of creation.
Okay, so I guess I can draw a card here with Wrath. We get the Undatakah, sure.
If I must.
Okay, so Vargoth will cast Wrath again. Behold! And what happens? That's absolutely fine. Draw a card. So, what will he invest to kill the Vargoth? Is he just happy to leave it up? Does he really care about it?
Just like you.
Yeah, it looks like he cares about it. Because he's freezing it. And now I see him gonna kill it? Not gonna kill it? Gonna leave him up?
Delightful.
Still going. Oh, okay. Of course. Arcane Missiles. Oh, hello, Geppetto. So, what do we do here? Play the Ritualist. I just want to get it out there. And it's really unfortunate that it's given my opponent some good quality 1-drops, you know, a 2-2 and a 2-3. That's really annoying.
Impressively done. Impressively done.
And I know I'm emoting a lot here. And I don't usually emote so much. But I love this Druid hero, Dame Hazelbark. Absolutely love playing her. So, Biology Project into Geppetto. Pretty cool. But yeah, I love Dame Hazelbark. Such a cool hero, honestly. So we've got both Winged Guardians available to us now. He's taking his sweet time. He is gathering his resources. Oh, he's got the quest complete. So he just needs to get those giants. He needs to get Vargoth.
Unity, precision, perfection.
And I think once he does that, you know, he'll start throwing that damage face. But in response to that, as a druid, I can armor up massively. And maybe I can armor up enough to withstand the attacks from his giants.
Shields at the ready!
But you see, it's not only armor that we have at our disposal. We have these taunts. We have these taunts with the Reborn effect that cannot be targeted by his spells. So we're just going to make his life that much more difficult here. And Wind Guardian, such an underrated card. Such a beautiful card. I wish it would see more play. Yeah. He knew this was over. And we get one last emote in.
Here for a lesson.
Okay, let's look at a highlight from the start of the February season. Now, I kept Oaken Summons, hoping to play it and get Vargoth on the board, but Vargoth is in hand.
We have
It's unfortunate.
turned our thirst into our strength.
Alright, so he's playing even costed cards. Interesting. I'm looking at this biology project and it feels
If I must.
really bad to give him mana. I recognise how much of a mistake that can be, but I really wanted to ramp up so that I could play Oaken Summons next turn and get a Ritualist onto the board.
Impressively done.
But yeah, I gave him this mana, and look, he's played two things. Okay, so 3/9 Taunt on the board. He's going to have to work really hard to get through it, unless of course he's got Devolve.
Totems I love.
Nope, he's got something a bit better. He's got a 4 mana 7/7. Wow, it's pretty scary.
Save the ritual!
If I must.
Save the ritual!
So I'm just clearing what I can here. But that 7/7 is still alive on the board, and that is pretty scary. And he plays another one. Another 4 mana 7/7. Fancy that. So this board now is starting to get out of control. Starting to get scary. And I'm going to have to eat 7 damage here to my face. Feels really bad. And normally I would save the Naturalize for Hadronox, but removing another 7/7 from the board feels pretty reasonable, right? He still has a lot of resources in hand, which is worrying. Meanwhile, I don't really have much that's going on for me. My hand is not terribly productive. Totemic Might? What the hell? Okay, how interesting. And we're being joined by our good friend Beardy Man. He has to go back to work tomorrow. Poor beardy man.
Free of that blasted
Behold! So, what do we get? Okay, draw a card. Feels good. We've drawn into the Winged Guardian, so that makes us quite happy. And as this game goes on, we do really need to be conscious of devolve.
Speak your peace.
So he's got a full board here. Thankfully,
I'll make you a real
3 of the bodies on his board can't attack. We've got 0 attack. That's actually quite reassuring. Geppetto gives us a 1-cost Undertaker. That's going to be interesting because we do have a Spellstone left in our deck. And we could combo that with the 1-cost Undertaker. Taking his time here to think things through. You know, those trades, those minions, at least they're not hitting my face. Something to be grateful for. So we can keep an eye on what big threats he's already played. 2 Flame Wreathed Facelesses, so 2 4-mana 7/7s, 1 Totem Carver.
If I must.
And the scary thing about this is that he's nowhere near done. There are still Sea Giants to come in this deck. He still has big monstrosities, big threats left to play. And I think this could be a good test for Devolve, playing the Winged Guardian. Because he can't target it with spells, but he can just devolve my entire board. Otherwise, he's going to have to throw his minions in. He'll have to throw the 7/7 in, and then maybe the 2/3, and then the other 2/3 as well, into the Reborn minion.
Double time and double play.
Oh, damn. He's managed that with 1 trade. Still thinking about stuff. Come on, just play something. You're supposed to be the aggressive deck. Let's speed this up.
This be some bad.
So, our 1/1 Ritualist. Not really doing very much.
If I must.
But it'll block 1 damage. It serves some kind of purpose, obviously. Now, we're waiting to draw the 2nd copy of Naturalize to go with Hadronox. Alright, there's Sea Giant number 1. Will he play anything else? No. He's smart. He's holding stuff back. He's holding resources back. Now we're getting a lot closer. We're getting a lot closer towards playing Hadronox now. Along with Naturalize. Maybe if I can just see him use a Devolve effect before I do that combo, I'd feel a lot safer, a lot happier. Second Sea Giant. He really wants to pile on the pressure here. But at least these Winged Guardians are doing a spectacular job of eating up damage. Oh, hello. There's the Astral Tiger. But I'm just going to go for this. Alright, there is our big wall of taunts. Let's see how he copes with this. Surely this is the ultimate moment to use Devolve, if you've got it.
I wonder.
So if he has Devolve, the Winged Guardians, they cost 7. They become 6 cost minions. Are there any good 6 cost taunts that are out there maybe that we could devolve into?
Elements I like. Totems I love.
Yeah, another Totem Carver. There's Totem Carver number 2. Oh my goodness, he plays Totemic Surge? Well, I guess if you play Totemic Might, you may as well play Surge, but how bizarre to see that. In February of 2020, Totemic Might and Totemic Surge. How interesting. Oh, he actually has it! He had the Devolve. Oh wow. And we've got Ken on the board. That's a big deal. I'm saving the Undatakah to go with the Spellstone so I can kill off the Undatakah.
For honor.
But meanwhile, Ken Budhoof has shown up. Some of you that have been playing Hearthstone for quite some time will remember the good old days when Ken would actually appear in people's decks. It was actually a popular card at one point, very early on. Okay. So our face taking a bit of a battering here, but we have some good quality minions on board there. Should feel relatively safe now.
Delightful.
Oh wow, he actually gets a poisonous minion. But it looks like
You shouldn't wake the tree.
he wants to use it. He wants to throw it into one of my minions. So, he's seen Hadronox. Is he feeling safe now? Is he feeling happy about things? Thinking, I don't have any more big threats. So I'm going to use up that poisonous minion that could have been great at taking out a bigger threat. Okay. So, the Tiger, Astral Tiger, get the Death Rattle going.
If I must.
So he's playing even cost cards, so at the very least, we don't have to worry about Bloodlust, right?
This curse has become our greatest strength.
And, you know, it's interesting to note that those totems, that healing totem, spell power totem, they've been there for quite some time now. He's getting so much value from the healing. Okay.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's now or never.
If I must.
Interesting. But yeah, how does he get through these taunts? We've seen one copy of Devolve. Does he run a second copy? That's the question. Because if he doesn't run a second copy, this is game over. We just win. And as if this deck needed any more support, it's even got Stampeding Roar in it, which I find pretty cool. Stampeding Roar, by the way, is a great way to get Hadronox onto the board and give her a rush. You give her a rush, maybe you can kill her off. But anyway, there's rank 4, feels pretty good. Okay, so Knoepklapper's Hadronox Druid with the Undatakah. Really fun deck, ladies and gentlemen. I would highly recommend you give it a try if you've got the cards and the legendaries. If you've got questions about this deck, I'm going to ask Knoepklapper to answer those questions in the comment section below. But you can look Knoepklapper up on Twitter, and I'm sure if you ask him questions about this deck, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer you. Yeah, I'm in love with this deck just because of the Undatakah, right? People have always struggled to find a way to make the Undatakah work. It feels like a bit of a niche card, a bit of a special card, a special attraction card that doesn't really see any play. But every now and again, someone will come along, find a place for it in the deck, and make it work. And I think that's pretty much what's happened here. So anyway, I'm going to continue playing this deck and see how it does for me on the ladder going forward. But thank you all ever so much for joining me. Really do appreciate all of the support, all of the comments, all of the feedback, all of the kind words. I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by such a wonderful group of people. All of you who are watching this are wonderful. So thank you so very much. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and do give me a subscribe as well if you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys all again very soon, as always, for more Wild Mode fun.